On a random night in 2024, Donald Glover stepped off a stage for the last time as Childish Gambino. It was the end of a 15-year experiment that broke every rule in the industry. How did a kid writing jokes for Tina Fey become the most important multimedia artist of our generation? Today, we're tracking the evolution from the Wu-Tang name generator to the stroke that almost took it all away.
And now that it's over, I'll never be sober. I couldn't believe, but now I'm
Glover got his start at NYU as part of this student sketch group. He caught the burgeoning wave of internet comedy just as it was breaking into big time, a mix of raunch and social satire. Their comedy may seem lo-fi now. Some sketches were shot even in dorm rooms, but the spark of genius is evident. No shock this scrappy start led to bigger and better things for him. After some time, he decided to leave the group, but the group had numerous videos go viral, so helping Donald begin to make a name for himself and eventually catch the attention of 30 Rock. Thanks to a teacher who had the ear of Tina Fey, Glover was hired to write for NBC's sitcom 30 Rock while still at NYU. Over 3 seasons, he won a Writers Guild Award and made a name for himself as a unique voice in the comedy world. While most writers would cut off their left arm for a gig on 30 Rock, Glover left for a chance to step in front of the camera, specifically the role of Troy Barnes on the hit series Community. Glover's role was originally supposed to be a typical jock, but thanks to the comic's quick, quirky sensibility and chemistry with his co-star Danny Pudi, the part evolved into a codependent man-child with a love of crappy movies and sci-fi, and he became a really popular and loving character.
¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Me llamo T-Bone, la araña discoteca.
Discoteca, muñeca, la biblioteca. Es el bigote grande, pero manteca.
Manteca, bigote, gigante, pequeño. Cabeza es nieve, cerveza es bueno.
Buenos días, me gustas papas frías. Bigote de la cabra, es Cameron Díaz. Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
What? It's 2009.
Word.
So now he was becoming a star of a beloved sitcom, so Glover found himself getting opportunities far from the comedy geek community he started in. So of course, the restless Glover couldn't be content with all this success that he had, so while stand-up performers can spend years building an hour-long set, Glover, he did it in just a few years. Mining his unusual childhood in a house full of foster kids and Jehovah's Witnesses, and his unique style of stardom, Glover plays it high and low, grossing us out before hitting us with an astute social criticism. But it's his story of taking a blood oath to cover up pooping in a Home Depot that makes his storyline stand out. Childish Gambino got his name from a Wu-Tang Clan name generator by typing his real name, Donald Glover, while joking around in college. He liked the funny, smart-sounding result and decided to keep it as his musical alias. He started rapping seriously with his self-released mixtape titled Sick Boy in 2008, but his distinctive, clever style fully emerged with mixtapes like Cul-de-Sac and the EP before his major label debut album, Camp, in 2011, establishing himself as a witty, complex lyricist with unique beats and themes of identity and youth. So in 2011, Community is a hit, Troy Barnes is a meme, but Donald wants to be a rock star, so he does drop Camp. It's vulnerable, angry, and orchestral. Pitchfork gives it a 1.6 out of 10. That's terrible. They call it cartoonish. So instead of quitting like most might think you would, Glover pivots. He leaves Community in 2013. So fans are really devastated because, they really like that character. But he has a bigger vision. He moves into a mansion with his friends and records Because the Internet. So it's not just an album, it's a 72-page screenplay, a short film, and a digital experience. This is where the Donald Glover we know today is born, and he stops being a rapper-actor and becomes an auteur. He creates a show that shouldn't work. The show is Atlanta. It's a surreal Twin Peaks with rappers comedy on FX. It wins him 2 Emmys. Then he drops the rap entirely for Awaken My Love. It's like Prince meets George Clinton and Redbone becomes a global anthem. Then out of nowhere, bam, comes 2018, This Is America. It's a brutal, viral masterpiece that wins Record of the Year. And now, just like that, he's the most talked about person on the planet. He's Simba, he's Lando Calrissian, he's unstoppable. In 2020, he decides to do something different, so he drops 3.15.20, so no titles, just timestamps for all the songs. It's experimental, difficult, and brilliant. And then by 2024, he's ready to kill the persona. He releases Ada Vista and the final Gambino album, Bando Stone and the New World. And he decides to go on his final world tour called the New World Tour, but that hits a wall. So following a show in New Orleans, Glover suffers a stroke. So it's a terrifying moment that forces the world to realize how hard he's really been running. So now, as of late 2025, I guess Childish Gambino is officially dead. That moniker is retired. But Donald Glover, he's just getting started. He's focusing on his family, his production company, Yoga, and projects that, don't require a mask. We now get to see the real him, Donald Glover at his best. So he proved that you don't have to stay in one lane. You can build a whole highway. So let me know, what's your favorite Gambino era? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives.
And now that it's over, I'll never be sober. I couldn't believe, but now I'm so high.